Hello Capricorn, and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading for the second half of July. We are in your opposite sign Cancer, but then we move into Leo season. So let's see what's coming in for you. Three of Feathers, release and recovery. This is the Three of Swords. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like because the nodes of fate and destiny are shifting and changing as well. So the South Node is moving into Libra. And that's kind of what I get, a lot of South Node energy here with this. So it's you probably feel the shift with this. The North Node's moving into Aries, and both of them are cardinal signs like you. So they will be challenging your energy, challenging to let things go, that especially around relationships, that things that have wounded you or hurt you that you no longer need. You've kind of outgrown it, or you've learnt the lessons associated with that cycle. There's old karma that you can release. Perhaps there's things around fairness and balance around relationships that you're thinking of letting go of. So I really feel like this sense of just pay attention of what comes up for you around the things that people are saying and doing and how they're affecting you. If somehow it's feeling a little bit like you might be feeling a bit more sensitive to some things that they're doing, that's what I will see here with this Three of Feathers, release and recovery. So the moth flies up to the light, which is the other beautiful energy. And so it's saying this energy is coming up to be cleared out. And so to listen to the things that might be causing you pain or hurting you in some way, shape or form, because that's saying, I want to go. You don't need me anymore. So yeah, interesting. Let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Capricorn. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Double Three of Swords coming in, Uranus and Libra. Okay. So you've got Three of Swords and Three of Swords. So Three of Swords do represent wounds. The Uranus-Libra energy is saying that there's potentially a change to what's wounding you or how you're responding to things that are wounding you at this moment in time. So I feel like it's a shifting landscape, but Uranus wants to bring about a shift in perception and a change. And so that's potentially what's coming through with it. So let's see what else is coming in for Capricorn. So you're going to be doing a little bit of healing work, I would say, coming up with this, but just be aware of what's coming up for you, because this could be something that you're working on for the next 18 months, working on releasing some of these wounds that are coming up. So let's see what we've got. Okay, and what I'm getting with this is some of this is really old past life energy. So it may have been things that in the past or past life that weren't resolved, and they've come up now going, now's an opportunity to resolve it within your heart. There's something about the memory of it, like the memory's been there in your emotional body, even your physical body. And I keep getting this word of creating like pain in some way, whether it's just hurt, emotional hurt, or a physical pain or a dullness. But there's something around this that's come up it feels like it's from lifetimes ago, when I'm tuning into very past life energy, that you've got the opportunity to let this go now. So it's like if somebody harmed you or hurt you in a past life, it's like, okay, now I can work through some of those wounds. Whereas it may have just been impossible or too hard to do it for whatever reason, maybe too painful in the past, but that's what's coming up. Yeah, Eight of Scrolls, paths unknown coming in for you here. It's it's interesting because it might feel like there's some, again, like just paths unknown. It kind of says it all really. You can see the character looking at the path ahead, contemplating, going, I don't know where that's heading. But at the same time, it feels like it's the path I need to go down. So there's some kind of exploration, and it feels very connected to relationships here and your heart energy. I'm feeling it in my heart. That you are exploring down into a new path that you don't know exactly where it's going to land or end, but at the same time, there's light on the path. It's drawing you like the moth flying to the light. There's a part of you potentially deep inside that's saying, I'm ready on a soul level. I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to go to the light. So Yeah, that's what's coming through, Capricorn. So any kind of work that you can do around that healing of the wounds would be really like, this is a really great time to focus on that, and focus on your health, your physical health or your emotional health or well-being, your mental health, all of that sort of stuff. We have as a situation the Fool card. So Capricorn, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Capricorn. Just take what feels right. Leave the rest. Really trust your intuition with this. I think you're going to be going deep into some feelings here. And yeah, really trust that. And yeah, there is no extended reading. The extended readings are for the monthlies only. But if you'd like to check out the beautiful Patreon community that we're building and growing at this moment in time, I'd love it if you check that out. The link is in the description box below. We've got the Wheel of Fortune coming in. So you are ready to expand and grow inside your mind. There's something that is shifting and changing on a higher consciousness level that is just like, I want to expand, ready for some kind of expansion. So I feel like there's like some kind of mind transformation that's occurring here, or perception of a situation is expanding and growing here. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Capricorn. I just got to get the energies, just the cards have been quite slow in coming out. Yeah, the Eight of Swords, feeling kind of quite restricted. Let's get the full spread out for you. The Page of Cups have kind of wanted to jump rather than be split, but yeah, let's see what's coming in for Capricorn in the near future. Okay, so let's see. The Five of Cups. Okay, you're presenting as the Ten of Wands. Energy around you is the Eight of Wands. Hopes and fears is the Ten of Swords. And the outcome is the Tower. Boom. Okay. My goodness. More Uranus, Mars, the Chariot, more revelations. And the Sun. Yes, the Sun is coming out. And the Strength card is going to require some courage here for you. We see the Sun. This is the moth flying up to the sun. So you're flying to the light, flying to an energy where you're going to feel revitalized again. We see the sun shining with the Fool here. The sun is coming out for you, but it's going to require an activation, a new activation or a reset or a new energy for that to happen. We see here with the Ten of Swords that the darkness is lifting and there is a new dawn. The sun is coming out. We're moving. The Sun card is the card of Leo season. Moving into Leo season, I feel like there's potential for breakthroughs, that you can move forward within a situation that for whatever reason there's wounds around it that you haven't been able to move forward in the past. So yeah, the Fool card, stepping into the unknown, into paths unknown. The Fool takes a leap of faith and doesn't know exactly where they're going, just knows, I need to do this, take this leap of faith, activate something new. So it really feels like that's going to be an important energy. Crossed by the Queen of Swords, it might be people saying, or an internal energy around you saying, don't do that. Don't do it. I'm not saying yes to it. The Queen of Swords likes to give something the green light. And if she's blocking it, she's kind of going, no, 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 no. You don't want to be going into this new terrain, this new area. There might just be some internal resistance to it. But Uranus is an interesting planet, and it's unpredictable with the Uranus energy crowning you here and with the Tower coming in. So it's kind of saying that something is being enlightened inside of your mind here. It's showing you something. It's showing you what you've outgrown. It's showing you a new perspective when it comes to these things that have been wounding you. And this feels like old wounds plus new wounds that are coming up. So the Wheel of Fortune is like expansion and growth. Fate is coming in. So we are talking about the nodes, the fated energy, but this is Jupiter that is in Taurus at this moment in time, which is another earth sign. It will be trining you and wanting to give you this sense of bringing in expansion. It's a benefic planet. So even though it expands things, next to the Sword 3, it could be expanding wounds, but at the same time, it's trying to teach you about it. It's trying to give you opportunities to be able to move beyond, or to not make it a worst case scenario for you. So it's really a sense of expanding your mind and having a very open mind as well to these paths unknown that are opening up for you. At the base, we've got the Eight of Swords. So this is restrictions, limitations. This is what's happening deep down, feeling really restricted, limited. This could be limited belief systems. And that's what this Wheel of Fortune and Uranus is doing. It's just kind of any of the I can'ts or, you might have taken on somebody else's belief that this is what you're capable of, or whatever this limiting belief system that's here. It's very, and I do feel like there's something inside your mind here blocking you. This is what's being shifting and changing here with this Eight of Swords, taking you out of a restricted space into a more expanded space. And then we have in the recent past the Page of Cups. So this little cheeky Page of Cups has come in and said, hey, I want you to, it's an opportunity to open your heart, a message to open your heart. And you're like, I don't want to open my heart. I've got these, it hurts in certain areas, or there's wounds around this. But this cheeky little catalyst, this Page of Cups, it could have come in terms of an opportunity, a person, just something you're looking at that you're thinking, I'd like to open my heart to that. As just kind of being like something sweet and innocent that's caused this kind of catalyst here, where it's like, whoa, suddenly it just opened Pandora's box, and it's like, yeah, I opened up, and then all this other stuff has got to come out as well to clear out. So in the near future, we've got the Five of Cups, which is the release from the past, the letting go of the old hurts, the pain, the disappointment, building the bridge to the Two Cups that are still standing, to new relationships, to rebuilding of relationships and connections. So this is, again, the big release that's coming through. You're presenting as the Ten of Wands. So this is where this has been like a heavy burden that you might have been carrying around. This is where there's been burnout. This energy that's been restricting you and wounding you has been draining your energy of some sort. And it's like, I can't do that anymore. This can be carrying around responsibilities or heavy burdens for feeling responsible for other people, or carrying around guilt or something like that, shame. But it can be just a sense of, I can't do that anymore. I need to let that go. And that's why it's so great that there's these little catalysts. This is a Page of Cups with the Eight of Wands. It may be just something really small, a small message, or somebody new that you meet, but these are the little catalysts that are going to shift and change the energy here. The Eight of Wands is saying there's a new focus, or they want you to focus on this, and there's an opportunity to shift some energy that's been around you that has been hurting you. So we have as hopes and fears the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is an ending. It's recovery, transformation. It's the darkness is lifting. There's a new dawn. This character needs a bit of time to heal over something that's ended. This can be release of belief systems, or release of something that's taken up a lot of space inside your mind. The Ten of Swords can speak of physical pain and betrayal as well. So we can see the 10 swords are stabbing that character in the back, and they're just flat out on the ground. So it really is this sense of wanting to find closure with something, but giving yourself the space and the mental freedom to let it go, whatever it is, whatever messages you're getting around that, with the 10 of Swords. And we have some intense healing energy coming in for you, but we've got the Tower, the Chariot, and the Sun. Look, 3 major arcanas. This is big stuff happening for you here, Capricorn. And I love that it ends with the Sun, because that's the revitalization, the renewal, the energy coming back that was lacking here with the 10 of Wands. This character's exhausted. They're burnt out from carrying this energy around, or having these thoughts going around their head, or these belief systems. It's draining them. And the Tower's just come in and gone boom. So it's like, I'm making a change here, the Tower energy. This can be a revelation that occurs inside your mind. You know, the rectangle building, the round crown no longer fits the rectangle building. Something no longer resonates, no longer fits. You've outgrown it. You don't need it in your life anymore. And so this could be something very unexpected change that comes through. It's next to the Chariot card. So the Chariot likes to move things forward. It likes to bring things into a single focus and bring energies that are going in different directions into one and to move forward. But there's this real emotional surge. It's going to require a bit of willpower to do this, but it's moving towards the sun, which is some kind of unexpected revelation, breakthrough. This is the card of happiness, revitalization, clarity. So it really feels like there could be some amazing breakthroughs that are coming through with it. It could even be really exciting with the Tower as well. Suddenly something's moving forward when it hasn't been. So if there's been some kind of delay, something new could come through and it's like, whoa, this is an exciting new start, a new beginning. But it's about part of the journey of this is healing new wounds and also looking at the healing old wounds, clearing that out, plus also understanding the new that is coming up to be cleared. So it is going to, with the Strength card, a lot of Leo energy coming in. So you're going to be working a lot with this in the Leo season, I would say, that's coming up. We've got the Strength card. This is requiring putting your ego aside a little bit and listening, surrendering to a higher power of soul energy and what it's wanting you to kind of, the path of healing it wants you to go down. It is going to require some courage sitting with the discomfort or to go to paths unknown or to places you don't necessarily want to go to. And it's going to require some resilience as well with the Strength card. But it's also potentially showing you what you're made of as well, showing you how strong you are. So, yeah, let's pull an affirmation card for you, Capricorn. We've got, I release all fears and doubts. Yeah, I mean, part of what could be coming through with this is a huge sense of self-belief that comes in, or a huge sense of trusting yourself in some way, or a huge sense of proving yourself in some way. So it says, I release all fears and doubts. I accept myself and create peace in my mind and heart. I now choose to free myself from all destructive fears and doubts. That could be very much what you're doing here. I am loved and I am safe. So, yeah, I feel like there's something that universe wants you to move forward into, and it's very clear that this is the new path and you've outgrown old paths. And it is going to require a shift in perhaps the understanding or mindset and some courage and bravery. So let's see. Let's pull a charm for you, Capricorn. So let's see. We have the key. Yes, it seems to be a lot of keys coming out. Okay, so I get this sense of a lot of things are being unlocked for, I think this is the third key that I've had come out for the signs so far. So it really is, and I think I've only done like 5. So it's very much a sense that lots of things are being unlocked. This particular key represents abundance because it's like something is blooming. It's at full bloom here, this beautiful flower here. So it represents like rewards, it represents abundance. There's something that's being unlocked here that can bring this into your world, but it's requiring kind of, like I said, going into some uncomfortable areas to get there. So, but ultimately we have the sun shining again, which is this beautiful sense of renewal that can come through with it, this sense of revitalization and joy, which is really beautiful, and it's the healing of the wounds, which is really lovely. So there's these really positive, like we said, unlocking rewards at the end of a process that can be really fantastic. So that's your reading, Capricorn. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, and take care.